If you dial 911 in a majority of Kansas counties and need help administering CPR, you likely won't get any help from the call taker. That's because many dispatchers aren't trained. But that could change if one woman has her way. As Fox 4's Dave DeMarco shows us from the state capitol in Topeka, a trained dispatcher helped keep her alive.
In Johnson County and most of the Kansas counties surrounding Kansas City, dispatchers do receive that training. And one Overland Park woman says she's sure glad that they do.
We need to start CPR. Get her flat on her back on the ground, and I'm going to tell you what to do.
It's the 2015 911 call from a Leawood restaurant that likely saved Nancy Holland's life. The restaurant manager knew CPR, but there was blood from her fall, and help was already on the way.
And in the moment, you're almost frozen because you're waiting for someone else who has more experience than you to come in and kind of save the day. But it was that 911 operator who kept insisting, no, CPR has to begin right now.
What I want them to do is put the heel of their hand on the center of her chest and then put their other hand on top of that hand.
The American Heart Association says with every minute that passes, your chance of surviving cardiac arrest without CPR goes down 10%. But in more than half of Kansas counties, dispatchers don't receive CPR training.
You can do the math. Those communities where response times are as long as 27 minutes, you've died twice at least.
It's why they say training should be mandatory, but the Sheriff's Association and chiefs of police say there are challenges with the cost and dispatch centers having enough staff to still handle calls while conducting training.
Those are in rural areas and they have more fiscal challenges to implementing things like this and operational challenges. And so what we tried to do with this group is look at how can we address those, how can we reduce the overall cost.
The association proposes keeping training voluntary for now while they work to centralize and transfer calls needing medical expertise. A study showed fewer than 6,000 calls in Kansas in the past year were for cardiac arrest outside a hospital. But Holland says that's not reason enough to oppose 4 hours of yearly training.
You spend an afternoon learning CPR, you can give someone like me decades with your family.
And we're going to do 100 compressions per minute, okay? So we want to push hard and fast.
And if they do go to that system where all calls needing CPR instructions were transferred to a centralized expert, they tell me it would lead to probably to a increase of 3 or 4 cents a month on your phone bill. At the Kansas State Capitol, Dave DeMarco, Fox 4, working for you.